guys, welcome to the Backyard Machine Shop. Well, this is going to be part 2 of the angles and squares video, and in this video we're going to do some mill work on the squares, relieving some material out of them, making them a little lighter and more attractive. We've got our fixture set up over in the mill, and I'll take you over there in a minute and show you what's going on. It's another rainy day here in South Georgia. I think it was close to 80 degrees yesterday. Today it's cooling off. We had tornadoes everywhere last night. But anyway, you're going to hear the patter of the rain on the tin roof here in the shop. So it's not static, it's just rain. So what we'll do is we'll get over to the mill and get this set up to where we can shoot some video. Okay guys, we're over at the mill. And what we're going to do over here, we have this fixture. And I talked a little bit about the fixture the other day, and we're going to use it to do the little bit of machine work we're going to do to these angles. So let me bring you in close and I'll give you a little more detail on the fixture. Alright guys, so what we got here is, if you remember in the first video, we were using 3/8 shoulder bolts to locate and hold the angles to the fixture. So what we've done now is we've taken some 3/8 shoulder bolts and we've milled the heads off of them, and we're going to use them to locate these parts. So basically just screw in, and what I like to do is I like taking my old chuck here, and then I can just put a little bit of torque on them. It's not too tight that can't get them out, but it's not loose either. Okay, now these have been milled to the height that we want in the part. In other words, if you come up from the bottom, this will be the point of touch off to cut the floor on this side, and when you turn it over it's the same thing. Okay, so basically what we do here is we just take we need to work in 90-degree areas. So we'll set this part in like this, and then we'll take and cut this area and cut this area, and then we'll take the part out and move this over to here. Okay, and then we're able to machine in this direction. So we'll take the first machining job part will be the 90 here, and then the second machining part will be the 30. Alright, so I prefer to set up on the 90 to start with. This screw here will stay permanent. This is the one we're going to indicate off of, and we'll do that in just a second. There we go. All right, so let's set up an indicator, and we'll come in and do that. Okay guys, what we have here, we have our coaxial indicator. And we're going to use this to, well, first I guess you need to get the right collet. Okay guys, what we have here, we have our coaxial indicator. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. So we got a clearance. Okay guys, what we have here is we have a coaxial indicator, and we have it set up here to indicate in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, let you guys see it. I like to start 180 degrees out. So you run test there, set your 0. Put some eyes on one before I can do that. Okay, so you got your, set your 0. Alright, you really don't have to set 0, it's just a good place to start. So at 180 degrees, we're running about 28 thousandths out. So what we do here is we're going to adjust back 14 thousandths to about 11. So we come over here. Alright, set your 0 there. So at 180 degrees, zero, and we're at about we're about 5 thousandths. Let's go back. About half that. Set your 0, roll around back to 0, and then all we have to do is come here and set this to 0, And there we are, we're pretty much centered. Okay, like I said, we're pretty much centered. We got a little variation. I don't know if we're going to be able to improve that much. Well, what you can do is you can turn your machine on real slow. And while it's running, all right, I'm going away. So there we have it. Okay, so now we're at X0, Y0 on the top of that pin. Okay? Let's take our indicator out. It up. All right, so we're X0, Y0. We don't have to change anything from that point on. So now what we're going to do is we'll place our block in here and try to find my hold downs. Okay, guys. Here's what we have set up here. We have the 60-30 inside on the fixture. We've located this peg here at 0, 0, and we've got it clamped down. So what we need to do now is we need to come up here and set our Z. Okay, there's our Z set right there. We'll hit 0. We can come off of it. What we got, the block's 860. We want to leave 125 web in it. So 0.125 equals to 735. Divide that by 2 equals to, we want to go down 367 thousandths on both sides. So we'll come over to our mark, which is, I got it wrote down right here, 1.6683. Alright, that's good right there. Okay, so put everything in gear. Alright, that's some hard stuff. We're going to turn kind of slow. We're going to run maybe let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's run about 1,000 RPM. And we're going to come up. All right, there's our 0. We want to go down. We're going to start out with like 30,000. So let's see what this end will do. Okay. table and the Y. Slow your feet all the way down. We want to feed all the way to 0. Like I'm gonna feed into my clamp a little bit. Okay, let's take 30 more. Let's go 30 more. Let's try 40. That sounds a little bit better. We'll go with 50. should be it for that side. Okay, so what we need to do here is reposition our hold downs. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're going to do the 90 degrees of that. Okay. Lock exit 0. Like a baby. Starts crying, either change it or feed it. Alright, so what we've got these two cut out. We got a 30 thousandths radius in the bottom. So now we're going to turn the part this way and we'll cut it out. When we're done, we'll cut the remainder of the material out at that level. Okay guys, we got the block turned around. Now we're running on a 30-degree angle. Got to clamp down both ends. Going to use the same depth that we used before. So we got it here sitting at the, let's see, it should be 1.9264 is where we got to go to. Okay, so we'll start right here and we'll work our way back to 0. Same thing, 50 thousandths a pass, and cut it till it's 350 deep. So 0, 0, come up, 50 deep. Put a little lubricant on it. I know you probably can't see the cut too well in here, but I might can do something about that. Hold on. Let's see what we got here to start with. Come all the way to 0. Okay, we're at 0. Okay guys, here's the first side done. Like I said, we'll flip it over. We're going to do the other side, but we'll do it off camera. So same thing, and I might shoot some video doing the 45. So here's what we end up with. We end up with a 30 thousandths radius all the way around in the bottom. And like I said, we'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to turn the cameras off, get the other side done, I'll bring it back.